What's up? It's Felicia Michelle here with The Buzz at Third Base in LA for the viewing party for Power Book 4 that's starring one of our favorite characters in the Powerverse, Tommy Egan. Everyone is here, 50's in the building, all the actors. We're going to get to talk to some of them right now, so check it out. What's up, The Buzz? I'm Felicia Michelle sitting here with Issac Keys, part of the Powerverse. How are you doing, Issac?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Thank you for having me.
How are you feeling tonight? It's a lot going on. There's a ton going on here.
You know what? The energy is electrifying here right now. You know, 50 showed up, Jeff Hurst showed up, and my castmates showed up. So it's a huge Power Book 4 Force premiere type watch party going on right now. So we're excited about it.
I know we're still looking as people are still coming in because everybody is here. Let me ask you a question though. Did you ever imagine that 50 Cent would be your boss? All the bosses that you ever had, did you ever imagine 50 Cent would be one of your bosses?
No, I can't say that I ever imagined that. I had the pleasure of working with him on another show I did called Sony. It was on Sony Crackle called The Oath. And so to come over on this is different. Now, the fans know this. The Power universe is just crazy. And the whole, retrospective you could be on a show on Fox, you could be on a show on CBS, but you're not going to get this type of involvement from fans and the interaction and the reaction like we're getting right now.
Even if you are not a super Power fan, you're forced to know what's happening on the show because people are just talking about it nonstop. What are some of the craziest compliments or moments that you've had with fans from the Powerverse?
I just saw somebody tweet and they asked, there's a scene where I'm cutting hair in prison. I played Diamond Sampson on Power Book 4. And it's a scene where I'm cutting hair in prison, and somebody tweeted well, do the barbers in prison arch eyebrows too? A woman tweeted that, so I was like, it was flattering in a sense, because
she really believed it.
Yeah, it just feels good to see people, just chime in on what's going on and really be attached to these characters. And I think they've been doing it since day one of Power. So now having Power Book 4 Force with Tommy coming back. I mean, come on, Tommy coming back. Everybody been wondering where Tommy has been. So it's great to see that blue Mustang pull up and to be a part of the show.
Pull up and what else is in he finding? Because we're going to see Tommy in a brand new city, a new space, by himself. Like I said, you said the fans have been asking and waiting and wanting. So do you have anything you can share about some of the adventures that we'll see Tommy go on?
The biggest adventure is Tommy is leaving New York. So he's leaving the support group that he had back in New York. He's leaving everything that's going on, and he's heading west, and he ends up in Chicago. Well, Chicago is a great city that, has its own type of platform and rules and regulations. So as Tommy comes into this city, he sees opportunity, but it's also a transitional period for him. So it's what is he going to do now? How is he going to try to overcome any obstacles he had before? And is the past going to follow him, or is he going to be able to start over? And it's just a lot of entities that go in. And I think the fans are going to love it because you're going to see a lot of different sides of Tommy. You're going to see him undeveloped, and plus all the other characters are coming about.
We'll explain some of his behaviors that we've seen in the past, so we'll see more of his origin story, his background too, and having such a New York attitude and mindset in Chicago, which is a totally different city, it's going to prove itself probably be a little, I guess, dramatic to say the very least.
Yeah, it's going to bring a lot of energy. It's going to be a lot of questions. That's going to be coming out in the first episode and as it drops tonight. But it's going to be a lot of answers as the season goes on. And I think you're going to see a lot of development. And I think you're going to see a lot of the old Tommy, or the one-liners, the sarcasm, the humor, but at the same time, the relentlessness of him just not giving a damn. So I think that's going to be amazing. I think fans are going to love it. Power Book 4 Force is coming with exactly what it's titled as, Force.
So if someone doesn't watch Power, doesn't know anything about the Powerverse, you're telling them to watch this new chapter because?
I will first ask them where the hell have they been, and then I would say you need to watch it because we're coming with a force, and it's a force like no other. The Power Book 4 Force. You need to check it out.
I am with the lovely and beautiful. Tell everybody your name.
Gabrielle Ryan. I play Gloria Rogers on Power Book 4 Force.
How excited were you when you got that call? Because the Powerverse, Power is an institution at this point now. When you got the call, were you or even the audition process?
Oh my goodness. I mean, the audition process was 7 weeks. I had, I think, 4 or 5 stages. It was really intense. And it was
That's a lot of prayer and manifestation.
Yeah, I mean, and a lot of hard work and tenacity. You know, I this wasn't overnight for me. I've been auditioning for many years, and you know, I always wanted to be on Power, so this was definitely a dream role, especially to, you know, have all, the majority of my scenes with Tommy, who was my favorite character. It's amazing.
So, okay, so now we're finally getting scenes. Everyone's want to know, where is Tommy, and the fans have been just desperate to have him back. Like, as like a day one Power fan, I'm like, he is missing from the show, and that essence is missing. So tell us, what can we expect in this new chapter for Tommy?
Yeah, I think what the fans can expect, I think that we definitely bring the original roots of Power with some, you know, new and exciting characters sprinkled in. You know, we're guests in Tommy's world. You know, he comes to Chicago, and you know, we are literally guests in his world. So it's going to be exciting to see what happens. You know, why he stays in Chicago. Originally, you know, we know he's going to Cali, so it's sort of why he stays in Chicago is what we're interested in.
Well, the thing about Tommy is, like, as a character, he always kind of runs off of family and loyalty, and so it kind of makes me think, like, it has to be something that's underlying like that will make him stay in Chicago when he is hell-bent on getting to California, you know?
Yeah, I think that the audience is definitely going to realize quickly sort of why he gets these ties in Chicago and why he decides to change his mind and stay. Yeah, that's going to be, you know, revealed quite quickly in episode 1. We definitely start with a bang in episode 1.
When you read the script, were you shocked upon reading the script? You're like, oh my God.
Yes. There's definitely a couple of things that even now, I've seen it a couple of times and I still watch it and I'm like, I can't believe that's part of the storyline.
I have to ask, was like, now people know that, like, you know, you're going to be on the show. I'm sure people are really excited for you and reaching out to you and wanting to congratulate you and talk to you. Has anyone said, girl, can you just tell me what happened? You just whispered in my ear right here and tell me what's going to happen.
You know, my classic answer is I had to sign an NDA. I literally can't tell you anything. I'm sorry.
And we know that your boss does not play about his money or about his product. What is that like? Like, you get to 50 Cent is your boss. Like,
oh my goodness. I mean, 50 Cent, you know, he's here tonight. That man changed my life. I'm so grateful. I feel so blessed. You know, it's 50 Cent. My boss is 50 Cent. You know, who else can say that? It's really incredible. And he's just such a lovely man. He's so giving of his time and advice. You know, he came to set many times while we were filming. He's just, you know, I can't say it enough. He is an incredible human being, you know, as is Joseph Sakura, who was so giving in all of the scenes that I had with him. He's so amazing as an actor.
I think people don't realize how long he's been in the industry and how many different types of roles he's had, and the breadth of his ability to act and to carry different emotions.
Joseph Sakura is, well, in my opinion, one of the best actors out there. You know, he's got 2 hit shows on the air right now, Ozark and Power. Joseph is lit right now. It's pretty amazing, and he's like, no one's more deserving. He is a wonderful human being, and again, I'll keep saying it, an incredible actor.
Okay, so I have to ask this question. If they've been living under a rock and they haven't seen Power and they haven't seen any of the iterations of Power, what would you tell them to make sure that they watch out for this one?
What, as in our show?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you have to watch our show. We literally premiere tonight. I think it's actually premiering right now, this second. Power Book 4 Force, February the 6th, tonight. You know, stay tuned. We got a crazy 10 weeks for you. You are not going to be disappointed.
And let everyone know where they can find you at in the meantime.
Oh, my Instagram is Ms. Gabrielle Ryan. That is I.
Well, Gabrielle, much congratulations to you. I can't wait to see your performance. And girl, this dress, you're absolutely killing it.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Shout out to my stylist, Jessica Pastor. She's amazing.
It's my kind of town.
Welcome to Chicago, Tommy.
Hi, I'm Gabrielle Ryan, and you've been buzzed.